All right, so for our math lesson today, we are looking at multiplying fractions by whole numbers. We have done this in this unit, and this is going to just kind of be another quick review. It should come quickly to you, and this is a really good opportunity to keep practicing those journal pages and home links and turning them into Seesaw. So for your math today, I'm going to do a very quick short mini lesson here with my chalkboard. And then on the next slide, you will see a video of my screen where I'm going through your journal pages. So I'm going to do all of page 238, which is one of your journal pages you have to turn in. So you will grab your journal and follow along with me as I work through. And then you will just have to finish 239. And when you are working on that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But real quick here, I'm just going to do a little mini lesson here, review. So we're going to look at my handy dandy chalkboard. And I just put up here an equation. When you're working in your math journals, you'll have more word problems. But for now, we're just going to look at the numbers so you know how to multiply quickly and get your work done. So for my equation here, I have 2 times 3/4. Still learning how to hold so that you can read it, but I have 2 times 3/4. And my example that I gave in class, or my strategy I gave you when you're multiplying, is to multiply straight across the top. So you're going to only multiply that numerator, that top number. So you're going to take 2 times 3, and we know that that is 6. And then remember, we don't multiply the denominator. You don't multiply that bottom number. It just stays the same and moves over. So you have 6/4. On your journal pages, it's going to ask you to draw a picture. Do your best. I know that this is hard and frustrating on Seesaw, but do your best. So I am going to color in 2 times 3/4. So I'm going to do 3/4. So I'm going to color in 3/4. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1. Now I need to color in one more set of 3/4. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So there is my 2 times 3/4. I hope you can see that okay. And that should also equal 6/4. But I'm noticing when I did a picture here that I can simplify because this whole circle right here is colored in. So that gives me one whole. So I'm going to write that right below here, one whole. And then what do I have here? I have 2/4, which would also be 1/2, right? So I'm going to write 1/2 because it's 1/2 of this circle that I have drawn here, right? So I have 1 and 1/2. In your math journal pages, it also has another way that you can write this out, and it says use a or write a multiplication problem. You can write this. This is totally fine. You can write that multiplication problem. Or another way to look at it is 2 times, oh, that's not, oh yeah, 2 times 3, and then you're going to put this up on the top, and you're going to put 4 at the bottom here. There's another way you can look at it. 2 times 3. It's the same thing that I explained up at the top. You're just multiplying those two top numbers and then keeping that denominator, that bottom number, the same. And you're going to simplify that. So 6 on the top, 2 times 3. Keep the 4 and simplify. 1 and 1/2. So that is my quick little mini lesson. Here's your multiplication problem that we talked about back in class. Here's your picture. Use those fraction circles. They're very helpful in figuring out and seeing if you've got any whole numbers. And then here's the new strategy, or the new way to write it, and that is by putting both, or your number you're multiplying on top with the numerator, keeping that denominator the same, and then multiplying across. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.